The scary videos on this creepy top 10 list are full of weird things caught on camera that cannot be explained by the scared people who experienced the strangeness firsthand. So let's take a look at this terrifying top 10 list to see which videos are real and creepy and which are frighteningly fake stories. Number 10. Have you ever eaten at a haunted restaurant? This building in Hartford, Connecticut looks normal at first, but as these scary videos show, this restaurant is haunted. Or at least that's what one scared employee named Lady Boss said when she uploaded these creepy videos of the supposedly haunted restaurant that she works at. A ghost in the kitchen is always moving objects one way or another, usually throwing them off this shelf as a poltergeist would tend to do, or otherwise slightly rotating items in strange ways just to scare the staff and let them know that creepy stuff can happen at any moment. In this final scary video, she says a heavy chain in the very back of the kitchen lifts up by itself and then falls to the ground on its own. Apparently, the ghost wanted out on that day. A stunned employee cannot explain the weird things in this haunted restaurant, like how a heavy chain meant to lock the door could fall over for no reason at all. He looks outside and finds nothing there except for a heavy object on the floor, and more evidence of the paranormal caught on tape. Number 9. More haunted restaurant horror comes from a YouTube channel called Spirit Talk, who says that they were eating at a haunted restaurant called Margaritas in Concord, New Hampshire, when creepy stuff weirded them out. Strange moments caught on video that frightened them in ways they cannot explain and certainly did not order.
You don't have like refried beans or something?
Yeah, we have refried beans, yeah, and black beans, yeah. Okay, refried?
Yeah, sure, that'd be cool.
Okay, what kind of salad dressing do you like?
Huh?
What kind of salad?
A glass moving on its own across their table has them thinking a ghost moved it. Of course, condensation at the bottom of the glass can make it appear to move on its own, but they say that the table was absolutely dry when they checked. Considering this restaurant has many similar haunting stories due to being built on an abandoned prison, you would have to wonder if objects really are being caught on camera moving by themselves under the direction of a ghostly hand. Hopefully they still tip despite the disturbing otherworldly ambience. Number 8. A YouTuber named REUBENROCKS has long suspected his house was haunted, and he has abandoned all notions otherwise after these scary moments were caught on camera while exploring his worst fears.
Opened by itself, so I'm going to sit here and wait until it opens the door. I had clicked it shut and it's opened by itself. Go on, ghost, if you're here, give me a sign.
He waits for the moments when the door opens and closes by itself again with nervous dread, wanting to get the spooky incident on video as proof that his house is haunted by a paranormal entity, but not wanting to see any more creepy stuff like doors opening on their own. Nothing scary happens for over a full minute, and he's about to give up his random paranormal investigation, unaware his best evidence is only moments away. The door opens by itself, and he finds it so scary that he ends the video then and there before we get to see if it's a real ghost or a friend or whatever else could be the source of all this strangeness. He was too scared to look in the hall and confirm if this was real, which means this evidence cannot be explained as paranormal, but it is still weird nonetheless. And the paranormal events in his haunted house horror story are creepy if true. Number 7. Strange and mysterious trail cam evidence from Florida shows a weird, unidentified creature hidden from sight. In these creepy, unexplained trail cam photos, 2 other animals are shown looking up in the same direction towards the camera, like something is behind it. An animal large enough to make them ignore each other and run away.
It's like fingers with a fingernail, or something sticks in front of the camera. The next frame, it's gone. something blocks the camera. Then something really weird appears. It almost looks like an eye on the top right.
According to the owner of the trail camera, a mysterious creature they've never seen before or have been able to identify since was caught approaching the camera and examining it up close in a strange encounter he cannot explain. Was this strange humanoid creature with strange long fingers caught on trail cam? This is definitely one of the creepiest unexplained trail cam photos I've seen, but is it real or fake? Number 6. A ghost hunting YouTube channel called The Ghost Discoverer launches a paranormal investigation in room 205 of the Alcalde Hotel in Gonzales, Texas. Many ghostly entities are said to haunt this hotel, and during an overnight challenge, the Ghost Discoverer believes they've caught something weird happening on camera that could be paranormal. Late at night, these mysterious, unexplained lights appear with no visible source to identify. He feels the strange lights could be evidence of a ghost because they appeared out of nowhere, stayed for 3 minutes, and mysteriously disappeared. They did not manifest again despite no light changes in the room or outside, and weird stuff like this has been reported going on in the hotel quite often. The next day, they think they're able to communicate with the spirit on their K2 meter, but in their stunned excitement, they forget to turn the camera on and don't start recording until the very end. These are the final creepy moments of their strange interaction. At the end of their challenge, they conclude that this hotel is haunted. Was this flashing light of their paranormal equipment a real ghost, or just a strange coincidence? Number 5. Scary stories of a haunted office building follow after footage of a possible ghost sighting was caught on CCTV in Australia. A woman walks down the hall, and 12 seconds later, some creepy stuff goes down the hall in the same direction. A ghost they fearfully suspect. What was this strange object haunting this office worker? A paranormal entity like they say? A bird that somehow got into the office building, or a creature of the night? Probably not though, since bats fly in circles. Whatever this creepy encounter was, the point is, no one has been able to explain this scary video. So let's try to help her figure out what was chasing her down that hall, ghost or not, because a sighting this strange is more than a little weird. Number 4. An urban exploration video from India has caught some strange things on camera that they claim they cannot explain. They're searching an abandoned house for weird stuff, and weird stuff is exactly what they get when one room gives them a scared feeling like they're forbidden from entering it, but they go in anyway. Hidden around the corner is a mysterious figure in black, who in all likelihood is probably a complete stranger, or one of their friends rather than a real ghost or demon sighting like they say. Still, creepy doesn't even begin to explain their odd encounter with whatever is lurking in the building with them, and the scared traveler flees the not-so-abandoned building in horror. Number 3. RELIC RECOVERIST has caught some creepy, unexplained moments on camera while metal detecting in a field alongside an old country road that's apparently haunted, if this eerie video is to be believed. She finds a strange object buried underground, and she's commenting on how bizarre this object is that she found when things get mysterious in a creepy way. This is the scariest part of the video at 1 minute and 35 seconds.
Trying to see the rim. It's probably gonna be nothing. But look at it.
It sounds like she says, "Look at it," but then she says she didn't say that at all. A scary voice is caught on video whispering, "Look at it," as if it's up close to the camera.
It's probably gonna be nothing. But look at it.
She says this is a scary EVP recording of a voice that was not her own, but possibly the strange voice of a ghost. Do you believe this creepy video is real? Or is she creeping herself out and misremembering things? Scary stuff if true.
It could most likely actually be an EVP.
Number 2. What was this strange object? Asks a YouTuber named Team NUNEZ about this eerie home security footage he suspects could be a real ghost sighting late at night. He fears this white light anomaly caught on camera could be a possible apparition because it looks weird and no other things this creepy have set the motion alarm late at night, or any other time for that matter. Is this a real ghost video or all in his mind? Alternative explanations for this strange and mysterious sighting could be pet hair, a piece of dust, or really any stray fiber. Number 1. Henry McCobb, a 31-year-old man from the country of Liberia, was living in Minnesota. CCTV video confirmed he was hanging out with friends and got dropped off at a gas station that night. At 2:30 in the morning, his wife received a voicemail of final terrifying moments. He clearly sounds like he's in distress and in need of help. Days later, he's found floating 6 miles from where he was dropped off, no longer alive. So this is all creepy stuff, but the scariest part of this whole real-life horror story is how his demise does not match his final call. There's no splashing around, not to mention how unusual it would be to dial for help while you're in the middle of going underwater. With that said, the investigation could find no outward appearance of a struggle, and they conclude that he didn't come up for air in time. As for what he was doing out there, or if he was with anyone else, nobody knows, and since the case has gone cold, sadly, nobody probably ever will. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more of everything Bill knows.